Hi, I'm Donna Barrett, and I coordinate the STEM endorsement at Metro RESA. I want to tell you a little bit about this endorsement. The STEM endorsement that's offered by Metro RESA is a 160 contact hour PSC approved endorsement, which upon successful completion will allow candidates to add the STEM field to their existing professional teaching certificates. The STEM endorsement is offered all online. It's composed of two courses, the Elements of STEM and Intersections of STEM. And during the endorsement, candidates complete a variety of different STEM tasks and are able to go back to their schools with new ideas and a strong understanding of how to develop a PBL STEM unit. The cost of the endorsement is $525 per course, and this can be paid by individuals, their schools, or their school district. In the STEM endorsement, we really try to understand each of the elements of STEM more deeply, and then we look for ways that we can integrate these elements in logical, thoughtful ways. During the first course of the endorsement, we break down the elements of STEM. And in the second course, we start spending even more time bringing the elements of STEM back together. During that time, we develop a PBL STEM unit over the course of course 2. We develop that PBL STEM unit step by step so that candidates leave feeling like they're able to develop their own PBL STEM units. There are other tasks that are completed in the endorsement. You can see here in course 1, we do an engineering design challenge and a vertical alignment assignment and an integrating technology lesson where we integrate technology with either math or science. We may incorporate a non-STEM element as a part of that work. This really prepares us for course 2 when we start working on the STEM PBL unit, where we take these elements and really turn them into a PBL STEM lesson or series of lessons that can be implemented during the course. So there are also opportunities to write a grant during the course, as well as start a STEM partnership with a community or a local partner. During both courses, we complete a collaborative collaborative conversation assignment where we talk to the colleagues in our current workspace and try to think about some ways that we can more deeply develop conversations around integrating STEM in our school buildings. One other assignment that's completed is to visit a STEM certified school to get an idea of what it's like to work in a school where STEM is integrated on a daily basis. Here's a roadmap to the STEM endorsement. This is given to candidates in the first course. It really outlines the assignments that they would be able to complete over the two 18-week courses. We really encourage candidates to let these assignments really influence each other. So when you start off with the engineering design challenge or you look at the standards through the vertical alignment assignment, we hope that you're really starting to build towards that PBL unit in the second course. Here's a sample STEM integration lesson that we complete. We meet about 50% of the time in course 1 synchronously. During that time, we do STEM activities together. We always start with a local or global problem like water scarcity. We look for ways to integrate that real world problem in our standards. This is a great example for either 4th or 6th grade. So kind of dig deep into the water cycle. We also do some analyzing of some of the statistics around water. We extend this into social studies, where we talk about infrastructure and economies, as well as geography and weather. And then we look for solutions that can be solved by technology and engineering. So this is a typical synchronous session. There are also asynchronous sessions where candidates dig deep into a STEM topic like phenomena or STEM certification or data analysis and do that work during the weeks that we don't meet. We really look for local and global problems to solve. We often look to the UN 17 Sustainable Goals. Goal number 6 is clean water and sanitation, and that's a goal that we talk about when we work on the water scarcity task. So just some general information about the endorsement. Typically, our classes are composed of K-12 STEM teachers and leaders. You don't have to be a STEM teacher to take the endorsement. We often have art teachers, media specialists, PE teachers, social studies, ELA that take the endorsement as well, because we know all of those subjects are important in STEM integration. We use a variety of technology platforms during the endorsement. We do work at a variety of grade levels, and we try to look at those standards vertically across the grade bands to understand how our STEM standards have clear learning progressions, and we can use those learning progressions to help us understand the content area more deeply, but also to think about ways that we might be able to differentiate. Some of the things that candidates have said about the endorsement, they oftentimes come into the endorsement as STEM teachers and leaders, but they do find that they're able to find resources that they didn't know about or think about STEM integration in some different ways. We also get a lot of positive comments about the way that we develop the PBL STEM unit, because we do that part by part, so that you start with the background information, you think about the assessment that you're going to use, you think about what engineering design challenge is going to be, then you write a series of lessons to help teach that in a logical way. Your next steps, if you're interested in the endorsement, feel free to reach out to me. My email is on the screen. Share your interest with your coordinators and principals and let them know that you're interested in participating. You can complete an interest form. It's a bit.ly link, MRESA STEM, as it appears on the screen, and I will follow up with you for how to apply, or you can register at www.mresa.org. So I hope to see you in the STEM endorsement. Thanks so much for listening.